Alright, so I'm going to say some controversial things in this video. Not controversial as in a bad way, but controversial as in some people may disagree with this, some people may not disagree, some people this might be the first things they've heard about this. Today, I'm going to be talking about how not to do monk mode. As someone who's done monk mode now 3 times, as someone who's done 7, over the last 2.5 years, I've done 7 different periods of locking in, of doing 30-day challenges, 90-day challenges, 14-day challenges, 180-day challenges now, 100-day challenges, 7 different times. And I've learnt many lessons from these, but today I'm going to quickly run through how not to do monk mode. Monk mode, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically just an overarching sort of term that relates to someone going through a period of time, generally between 40 to 180 days, where they're locking in, they're focusing on a goal, and they're really working hard, and maybe they isolate themselves, maybe they're just really locking in, right? You think of like locking in. Monk mode is just a season of your life where you lock in for a set amount of time. So here is 3 things you should not do. Do not do these things when you're doing monk mode. Number 1, don't do the generic 30-day monk mode. Here's why. Now, I don't actually mean don't do monk mode for 30 days, but what this means is don't do monk mode based on what someone else says. Monk mode is about achieving a goal, improving your life. So what you have to do is, because you're improving your life, you're trying to improve your situation, you're trying to get towards your goals, not someone else's goals. Customize monk mode to your own needs. If you need to do monk mode for 7 days, do it for 7 days. If you need to do it for 180 days, do it for 180 days. Don't just go, monk mode, 30 days. But if you want to do 30 days, fine, do 30 days. I did 30 days, it was amazing. But don't just do the generic, okay, this guy said do monk mode, so I'm going to do 30 days. Right now I'm on a 180-day period of locking in. Right? I'm doing a 6-month grind, right? I have already done a 14-day challenge, and a 7-day challenge, and a 60-day challenge, and a 90-day challenge, and a 100-day challenge. I've done multiple challenges like that. But now I'm doing 180 days because that's what I needed to do to hit my goals and get to where I wanted to get to. Not because some influencer told me to. Don't just do 30 days because someone said. Don't do 100 days because someone said. Do what you need to do to achieve your goals. This one is on the Raw channel, so there's no editing, so you're going to have to bear with me a second. Where did it go? Hang on, I've lost it now. Here you go. Next, point number 2, do not overdo your routine. Many people, when they try and do monk mode, they do some crazy, all-in, self-improvement, ultra-locking, grind, hustle, work routine, and they get no sleep. All these sorts of different things. Don't overdo the routine because you will hate the routine and you will give up. There's been times where I've tried to do meditating, journaling, reading, push-ups, workout, go to work, make YouTube videos, stretch, all sorts of different things, many of which I'd never done before. And I was like, I wonder why I can't stick to this, because you're overdoing it. So now what I like to do is I'll get up, I'll put on a nice podcast, generally some kind of motivational, like Andrew Tate podcast or Alex Mosey podcast or David Goggins podcast, something like that. Put that on, listen to that, have a coffee, do some push-ups, drink some water, and get to work. Right? I've got a water bottle here, I've got like 4 water bottles over there, I've water everywhere. Drink water, do some work. Simple morning routine. Wake up. I'll run you through my morning routine because it's the same every day. Every night, I set my alarms on my iPad. What I do is I get out of my bed, turn off the alarm, my clothes on the back of the chair, I get dressed, I drink a bottle of water, I go to the kitchen, I have my podcast on, have a coffee, do work. Simple. I used to do meditating, journaling, morning pages, all sorts of things. Or I'd do a full workout. But I felt that I was overdoing it. I didn't have enough time to get towards the real goal, which was the content. So don't overdo the routine or else you will lose all the time to focus on the real goal. My real goal is content creation and online business. So I need to focus on that rather than self-improvement. Just a thing. That's the sort of, might be controversial, you might disagree, you might want to do the self-improvement stuff. Cool, do you. Don't overdo your routine for no reason. And also, don't overdo your routine for a reason. Do what needs to be done. Focus on the main goal. And the third point for today is only have one goal. I sort of just said it in the last bit, but only have one goal. Don't spread yourself thin. Don't have 5 goals, 3 goals, 10 goals. 1, potentially 2. You might want to have a secondary goal. It might be like, alright, I want to build this online business, it's the main goal, and I also want to improve my fitness. It's like a secondary goal, right? Like a level 2 goal. It's like a sometimes goal, right? It's like, alright, well, once this is done, I can focus on this. Have one main goal. Don't try and build a business and a brand and all this different stuff, right? Have one goal. Don't overdo yourself, right? So, how not to do monk mode. Don't just do the generic stuff because some influencer said to. Customize it for you. Don't overdo your routine. Don't have too many goals. Have one main goal, maybe a secondary goal. Have an amazing day. If you're interested in joining a community of young men on the path to achieving greatness, check the link in my channel description. Other than that, I'm going to go get ready for work. Have an amazing, productive day. Let's work.